Well, we have our new little lammy there, and we've had a rough couple of days because winter's been a little bit on the crook side, and we've just hopefully pulled him through for that right now. And I'm just keeping my voice down a little bit as not to upset our friend Daisy over there, who is puffing and panting heavily. She just had a little lay down, and I think she's looking for somewhere to pop a lamb out. So she looks about ready to go, and we might have enough light to actually get some on film for you. So we might have another little lamb within the next hour or so. Rightio, we've got Bella over here, and Dixie's just here with her new lamb, and we've got Winter and Patches over there. When we talk about separation, you can see over the other side of the pen, she's gone away from everybody else. Now the lamb's in the other holding pen there, and they're annoying her, so she doesn't know where to go really. And having me here is probably not helping as well, but she is separating herself. She's just finding a nice little spot. She'll start pawing at the ground and getting herself away from there. She's just definitely uncomfortable, and looks like that we're not far away at all. So she's just having a little look around. She is pawing at the ground again. She'll find a spot and that's where she'll go. You've been taken back by the sun there, babe.
Yeah.
Rightio, we have got something happening. We actually got one in daylight.
Oh, she's just laid down.
And we're here. So she's over our shoulder. She's up over there. She's over the far corner. There she is, right there.
That's Mama Daisy.
And we're just waiting, and we might get a little bit of footage if we're lucky. What do you reckon, babe? You can't take your eyes off, can you?
Well, hopefully she's okay. That's why I'm out here. Just in case she needs a little bit of a hand, but she's a pro.
So
Maybe just moral support. You go, girl.
it feels like the father. This is what the father feels like during childbirth, you know, babe.
Can't do anything, but you
Can't do anything. You go team.
Oh well, she's just setting up a good comfortable spot there. So
Nettie told me when we were having kids, if I said go team, she was going to punch me in the nuts.
I never would say anything like that.
You did. That's what you said.
Anyway, let's focus on Mama Dixie. Daisy.
So Mama Dixie. You know you got Dixie on your mind.
Dixie's had her baby.
We were literally just standing here.
That was a big gush of waters.
And her water's just broke. You can see, I don't know whether you can see that dripping out the back there or not. But
It's a big puddle of water.
she's turning around and having a drink of it because that's what they do.
Amniotic fluid. Wow.
Yeah, it's got to be tasty. It's got to be yummy, doesn't it? Someone will freak out and probably spew over this.
But look, did you film that?
I was filming.
By someone, do you mean your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not real good with that stuff, are you, babe?
This little baby is a bit too curious, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the new Leafy...
Usually they're fine, but this guy's just that little bit too curious, isn't he?
He wants to know what's going on and she's not good with it.
Yeah. Mama Dixie, you need to go get your baby. Because we need... Whoop! Good girl, Daisy.
He's going to learn the hard way, isn't he?
Well, Mama Dixie's just...
Dixie's over here having a feed. There she is. Get away, you dumb little bugger.
Oh, good girl, Days. Good girl, Days.
Just got a little bit of pokage coming out. And if she has a good push, we might see that pop out there. Hey Nettie. Get away. This lamb's backwards, babe.
Good bubba. Oh, I got that bit out of his throat too.
Now this is the exact reason why we like to be here with the lambs, because we've got such a small herd. And what happened, babe? Just explain to it really quick.
Baby was coming out backwards.
Is that coming out breech?
Yeah, breech. So we could see one leg, and one hind leg was right back too. So I'm just trying to clear his lungs. He had amniotic sac in his nostrils and down his throat.
Oh, well done, babe. 2, 3, go again. So you've just cleaned out his airways?
No, yeah, just
a bit.
I might let her keep going because he's not as raspy as he was.
Okay, we'll stand back.
Yeah.
And there's a new lammy. Well done, baby.
Yeah, well, this is why we watch them. You know, that's a pretty scary situation. This little guy, I actually just pulled some of the amniotic sac from his nasal passage.
Don't brush your face, eh? You got an itchy nose? Yeah.
Thank you. But this is the thing is, yep, she's trying to help him out too because he's a little bit raspy, I guess, but the birth was prolonged when he was hanging out the back there, so we just had to, yeah, one leg was back and, oh, anyway, we got there.
And we had a bit of a situation where the new lamb over there decided that it was the new bubba.
We've never had a problem before with that, so that's an interesting concept.
Now it looks like she's been a bit rough there with the lamb.
I'm really glad she is because he needs that extra bit, and I don't want to do it, so I don't want her to reject the baby. Sorry.
You're all right. Doing good, baby. Might have to get a new pair of gloves and see there's a second in there,
Yeah, I'm going to go glove up and lube up and get ready.
So that's that little breech bubba, and just let out a little bleat, and Mama's there chewing away. Come on, little mate. We need him to get up and start getting around. He'll only be a couple of minutes, he'll be up and about. So he looks really nice. Rightio, having a drink of water. New gloves.
Probably should get cleaner ones. Yeah, I've got a few spare. Don't mind me.
Spitting over the place. Now, you see that bit of grass behind us too. That is our pumpkin patch where we're going to be putting the lambs onto as soon as all the mamas have had their bubbas.
Yeah, I think they're going to like that.
Yeah, that is the only green grass that we have.
And it makes us feel good.
On the only property, and we refuse to slash it. So there's some pumpkins in the middle of it there. But we're going to go through, collect all the pumpkins, and then these guys can have it with their new bubbas.
Yeah, how wonderful is
So
that?
2 boys so far.
Yeah, good job, Daisy. Oh, look at him.
Oh, he's starting to, here we go. He's trying to get up.
Oh, that makes me feel good, babe. Oh, goodness gracious.
Like I said, she's a little bit rough with them, but that just helps them clear out their system and gets them moving a bit.
Yeah, he's had a little tiny bit of a rough start to the world.
You know what? Could have been rougher.
Well, you know what? We were here, and that's why we try and be here for all of these and have them in the yards and everything. So he looks... Good job, Daisy. I know. That was a bit of a different delivery for you, sweetheart.
She's normally pretty good too.
Yeah, but you know what? It just because they've had babies fine before doesn't mean you can be complacent in any way, shape or form. And
Well,
that's
it was breech, so The chances are there might be a second one in
There
there.
might be. Okay, so this is really interesting. When Bella had her breech baby, the breech baby was the second baby. But the first, and it was, you know, I had to assist with that, but the first baby was stuck. So maybe paving the way with a breech. I don't know. I've
We'll find out soon enough.
You know, my experience comes
Might
from
be just
horses. I don't know much about sheep. I'm learning as we go. But always know when there's something going wrong. Be in there early. Better to be overly cautious than to sit back.
That's it.
That's how I feel. I mean, I don't know if that's the
Oh,
right
here
thing.
he goes.
Is he trying to get up? Come on, little guy. Oh, look at him.
And he's up.
How old is he? Like 4 minutes?
4 or 5 minutes old. Yeah.
Good little man.
We're at 5 minutes or so.
Whoopsie. Oh, it's good to see him. Yeah, Dix, how about getting your baby? Oh, it's a spitting image of winter, isn't it?
He really is.
It's got the little star right on the
I
tip.
think there's a little bit more black in his head.
Oh, further, yeah, a bit
Down
further
onto
down.
his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit further down. There you go.
Back off, Leafy.
Leafy is a very curious little guy. He wants to be in everybody's business.
He doesn't care what milk he drinks.
Yeah, milk bar is open. Don't care. Good on you, Leafy. Yep, that hay was there for you, mate. Oh, okay, more waters or something. It's out of Daisy, so I just want to check. That's a big contraction she's having.
Grab it there, dude.
A little bit lower, sweetie.
Find it, dude.
That was crazy when her waters broke out. That was insane.
Did he just get it? He got it? No, oh, he had it.
If you got a little bit of milk comes out, I found that the taste of the milk is there. They'll be able to work it out. Good morning, guys. Now, I probably don't have him in shot. Where is he? There he is. That's our latest addition. Now, he needed a little bit of help to get into this world, which, you know, we don't often do unless we absolutely have to. Nor do we really handle the newborns. We just let them be with their mamas. Generally, the first time we handle the lambs is around the 7 to 10 day mark. But generally, we just let them be. He seems to be doing okay. He's not the strongest little lamb, but the birth was quite traumatic. But he's there. Yeah, so I did do some footage explaining what I was doing yesterday, but last night I was going through and I thought it was a photo and I deleted it. Anyway, so I'm quickly doing it again this morning. There he is. He's going for a little feed. That's what we like to see. We just stand back and let them do their thing. We only have our 4 ewes who we try and lamb out once a year. And yeah, so they're all looking good and strong. We've still got Patches and Bella ready to lamb down. It's been a big couple of days with everything going on the farm, and I'm just about to put the horses out for a run out in their paddock and to have a bit of a play with them and chill out time. Beautiful weather this morning, not too cold. And yeah, this little guy's having a good drink. I don't know if you can see him there. He just had a big feed. Sorry, Daisy. But she seems to be okay too. She's recovering well, from what we can see. Yeah, so my work yesterday is done. We wouldn't usually typically when sheep are lambing, if you need to assist, you assist to a point where they deliver the baby. Sheep can reject their babies really easily. I work closely with a vet. I'm always on the phone if I need to, getting advice, help. We've got mates that are a sheep farmer in town here. We talk to him all the time just for what we should do. And so yesterday I actually had to assist after the birth as well. I did get out, maybe I was there maybe a tad too long, but I had to help, and then Mama took over and she doesn't seem to have been affected by it. But yeah, generally we don't get in there unless we absolutely have to, and we absolutely had to. Over the weekend, Dixie's little baby, he was about over 24 hours old, maybe closer to 30 hours old. We noticed he had meconium, which is their first manure that they pass, was stuck to underneath his tail, and he was having trouble passing his milky poos, his first poos. And so we went in there, and I was wearing gloves, and I picked him up and used just warm water, and I cleared all of that up for him. He was a little bit lethargic, so we just wanted to make sure he was okay, and he perked straight up. And yeah, I think there's a photo of me having a 3-second cuddle with him, just to make sure he's okay. And off he went with his mum. But that's, yeah, we don't handle the babies. But everything seems to be well in our sheep herd at the moment. We've got the new little bubbers who are just checking out the yards. We're moving stuff around. Currently coming up with a new yard plan, which is going to work super well. Yeah, so I apologise that this is a bit more rambled. Yesterday's was a little bit more, I don't know, pieced together a bit. So yeah, anyway, that's why I just thought I'd just explain why I went in there and what I did, just in case people are wondering why I was a bit hands-on. But we want healthy mums and healthy bubs, and did what we had to do. Thanks guys, bye.